no postcode envy, but every song's like gold.
Welcome back, sports fans. It is a Throwdown Thursday and time for the buzz. We got some wild stories for you today, and the Queen Bee floating into the studio. And then coming up next segment, we'll give you a chance to win some fantastic prizes, a little buzz time trivia. And greetings, how are you? How's California weather today there, Queen Bee?
It is hot and fabulous. How is it there in St. George?
You know what? It's a little crisp and cool. It feels like fall this year. I know it's supposed to heat back up for the marathon this weekend, but I don't think it's over 82 degrees out there today. It feels fantastic, and I cannot complain one bit. What's our lead story today? Let's get right to it.
All right, this is a story. All the stories this week are actually, there was great ones this week. So this one I'll start with is the Ohio State coach that body slammed a fan who rushed the field. Did you see this video?
I did. I saw the strength and conditioning coach. I think his name was Shiegel.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what?
Oh my
Fans, I don't think anybody, when has it ever been a good idea to run on the field? I mean,
unless you run a 4-4.
But you don't expect to get body slammed by a guy that was a state champion wrestler and a linebacker at both the college and the pro level. This dude knew what he was doing. This kid literally could not have seen that coming.
But this kid was like a smart kid. This kid was on scholarship. He's 4 years at the university. I mean,
just because he's book smart doesn't mean he's life smart.
Or he's got
crazy,
bad friends. Go on the field. It's going to be great. You're going to be on TV. Yeah.
Or he was drunk.
Well, of course he was drunk.
No.
If he wasn't, it would be even worse.
But there's no proof that he wasn't drunk either.
I mean, I was listening to Colin Cowherd. He was talking about this today, and he said the only memory he could think of, and I kind of agree with him, is when Hank Aaron had the home run and the fans are patting him on the back and kind of rounding the bases with him. I think that's been the only time in the history of sports where it's actually was cool, and that was so long ago.
Yeah, now that would never be allowed, ever.
Right. Oh, I mean, the program directors and the technical directors running the television cameras, they're told not to put those people on television and encourage it. By showing it, it actually encourages it in future games. So, yeah, this kid ran out there in the Ohio State-Cincinnati game. What a knucklehead. And he got body slammed for it.
Yeah, but I'm sure showing that video will deter people from doing it at Ohio State in the future.
I can only imagine what Urban Meyer was thinking.
He's probably upset. Like, just slowing down my rhythm. Let's go.
Yeah.
What's our next story, Ray? It's a pretty good kickoff to the show.
All right, here we go. Lions tight end Joseph Faria. Did you hear how he hurt his foot and why he's going to be out of commission for the next few weeks?
You know what? I saw he was on the injury report, and I think, if memory serves me, I can't remember what happened, but it was kind of a funny little story.
He sprained his ankle.
Okay.
And he was running after his brand new puppy, Lil Rufio, which any of you that's ever seen Hook, fantastic reference. And the puppy was about to pee in the house, so he literally runs after the dog going down the stairs, and he just missteps, and he twisted his ankle. Something that's stupid cannot be a lie, because he would be way too embarrassed to admit that one.
Wow. We've seen people fall in the bathtub. We've seen people, but I can't honestly recall the last time somebody was trying to let the pet outside to keep pee off the carpet, and now he's going to be sitting this week in Detroit game.
Yeah.
Kind of embarrassing, really. I mean, but not much you can do. It happens.
Yeah, and listen, I know this 6'7" guy was taken down by a tiny puppy.
I wonder if the dog had to go on timeout.
I'm going to go with probably so.
Chained him up outside
Forever.
for the rest of the night.
Ever. All right, so we're going to go on to Joe Kelly's wife, who I absolutely want to be friends with. Have you heard this story about the Boston Red Sox pitcher, Joe Kelly, about his wife, Ashley?
No, I haven't
That
heard.
she wrote the best tweet of the entire year.
She had a crush
Hands
on
down.
him, right? On Derek Jeter?
Yes. So she wrote this tweet after her husband and Derek Jeter took a selfie together before Jeter's final game. And the tweet was, when I was 12, I thought I would marry Jeter. Instead, I married the guy that took a selfie with him during the ceremony.
Yeah, that's pretty close. I mean, at least she got a big leaguer out of the deal. I mean, is she feeling sorry for herself or just having fun with this?
No, I think that's so. Devin, come on. It's supposed to be hilarious. I think that's one of the best tweets I've ever seen. It's hysterical.
Yeah, how's Joe Kelly handling it? He's probably fine with it. He's probably having fun with it, right?
I would think so. It's Derek Jeter. How are you supposed to compete against Derek Jeter? Every girl growing up.
With my
had a
hands
crush
and
on
my
her.
feet, I would get whooped, but I can compete with them. Pitchers did it for years.
Every girl around my age growing up had a crush.
I
on
forget
Derek
you're from
Jeter.
New York. That's why you love this one. Let's move on. It's good for New Yorkers.
Dude, she's a Boston Red Sox pitcher's wife.
Both
Get
sucks.
over it.
All right.
Stop being a hater.
All right. You're right. All right. You got me. Blah.
Blah.
That's blah. Yeah, you too, Patrick. Shoosh. Both of you. All right, here we go. So West Virginia, they're football players. They like to do a little extracurricular activities in their locker room. Now, there's a video that surfaced, which you can find on my Twitter feed, ESPN The Buzz. It's fantastic. Apparently, they like to hold WWE-style wrestling matches in their locker rooms, and it's actually pretty good. And there's this video going around of one of the players shirtless with cowboy boots on. I don't know why, but they are in West Virginia. And they're literally playing it out, and in round 2, they actually have a belt that they give out. These guys are going legit.
I hope they don't get hurt. I mean, we just heard, you can let your pet out and get hurt. I mean, if they get hurt, it's not going to go over well with the coaching staff out there at West Virginia.
No, it's not. But, I mean, you don't actually hit each other. But still, yes, there definitely is. If
Oh, so it is
wrong,
actual WWF. It's all fake. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, it's all fake. That's the whole point.
Okay, so there's not chance to get hurt.
No, unless they fall weird. But no, the whole point is you pretend you hit your own fist and you pretend that you hit them. That's like wrestling.
I got to go look at this one. I'll have to look this one up. It sounds
it's
intriguing.
It's so ridiculous.
All right. So who won, offense or defense?
It wasn't. Well, honestly, I don't know. We need to see because they're going to still do more rounds.
All right, we got time for a couple more stories. The Queen Bee in for the buzz. What's our next story?
All right, here we go. So the Redskins, they have enough trouble with their namesake, in today's overprotective world.
Yes, thanks for reminding everybody.
Yeah, no problem. They've been selling expired World Cup Budweiser beers at FedEx Field.
What? You pay $10 and you're getting expired Bud?
So on it, there's this piece in the Washington Post, and Steinberg went to the game, and there's a picture of a Budweiser that he's holding, and it says, "Welcome to FIFA World Cup." Now, in Budweiser's Track Your Bud website, you put in the code, and it says the Bud has passed its freshness date, and a warning that's accompanied by the brewmaster's promise to buy you a fresh Budweiser. Please contact us. And they're selling this to everybody in the stadium.
I want my money back if I'm a fan in Washington.
So this isn't the first time they've done something like this, mind you. The team actually is known for once selling peanuts from an out-of-business airline.
No way.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Daniel Snyder, forever antiquated. Forever. You are so not in touch. And so it's pissing off a lot of people because obviously you're spending a crap ton on their beer. And yes, Budweiser wants to pay you all back. So anyone that was at that Redskins game, if you're hearing this, go back to Budweiser.
The only thing I'm thinking is Seahawks fans are probably going to show up in pretty good full force for a road game on the East Coast on Monday night, and I hope they get fresh beer. That's all I hope.
Yeah, good luck with that. We like our beer on the East Coast, so be careful. Right.
That is the
okay.
We have any more stories?
Well, yeah, we got Josh Gordon. We got a final one.
Oh, you're going to end with Josh Gordon. I love it. Hit it.
Okay, so as you know, he's in inpatient rehab for smoking a little bit of weed.
Right.
Which, compared to what a lot of players do now, is ludicrous, but, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So he's at Cliffside, right down the street in Malibu from where I am, and it's this 5-star luxury rehab facility. It's unbelievable. The views are perfect. Everything about this place is ridiculous. So he's tried music therapy, water therapy, acupuncture, and he was assigned to a horse that he's responsible for feeding. He's encouraged to get in tune with it and be nice to it. And his quote about it was, "This is definitely some hippie stuff." He used a different word. Obviously, can't use that word. And then, second of all, here's my question. So petting a horse and talking to it is something you're asking people to do to get them to stop taking drugs? I'm very confused.
Yeah, I'm not a therapist, and I'm not going to pretend to be one on this. Well, I mean, obviously, they're in Malibu. They've got all these patients for a reason. I don't know. I'm sure there's some method to the madness behind the scenes. Maybe you're trying to get him in touch with his inner self. I don't know. If he might find joy in something other than hippie lettuce. I don't know.
Yeah, Josh Gordon, not a fan. I mean, a fan of the surroundings, not a fan of his treatment. Let's put it that way.
All right, that is the buzz with the Queen Bee. We've got to take just a quick time out. When we come back, Buzz Time Trivia.
One Law, your dedicated personal injury attorneys. It's time for the buzz with the Queen Bee on the Devin Dixon Show.
Yes, indeed, and we welcome you back in, and we're going to jump right into some Buzz Time Trivia, and if you can't get through, keep trying, 673-9398. We'll take 4 or 5 contestants, and Kevin, our first contestant, toe-to-toe with the Queen Bee. Kevin, how you doing?
Good.
All right, here's your question.
So today we're doing World Series trivia, so prepare yourself for this. All right, which pitcher holds the all-time record for the most World Series shutouts?
Sandy Koufax.
No, Whitey Ford, 94 strikeouts.
Really good guess, though. Kevin, really good guess. I would have probably World Series. Who would you have guessed there?
I honestly was thinking Sandy Koufax as well.
Were you?
Yeah. He was my first thought.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Got that one wrong. Shocking.
PC here will agree with our listeners. Patrick would have never done that.
No, I honestly was thinking Sandy Koufax. I wanted to hop in before he said it.
673-9398.
Love tricking him.
We've got World Series trivia, 673-9398. And we've got some nice prizes we'll put up for grabs for you today. And is this all like pre-1990 stuff or what? Is this I'm trying to see if this throwback stuff?
No, it's not.
Some recent stuff.
A lot of them are throwbacks. There are a few more recent ones thrown in.
All right, let's go back to the phone lines. And who's this?
Des.
Here's your question, buddy. Good luck.
Which team won the most games in the 1980s but no World Series championship?
Baltimore Orioles.
No, the Yankees.
Darn Yankees.
You shush. You shush now.
That surprises me that you would create a question that does not actually bode well for your beloved Yankees.
You know what? I've got a couple like that. So, see, I can kind of stand on the outside and realize that they're not perfect, okay?
All right, 673. I think you've scared people off this week. 673-9.
Well, last week you gave me so much crap for making them too easy. I had to bring back my game.
All right, who wants to take a shot here? 673-9398. I've got, tell you what, I've got some Dixie State tickets, and I'll throw in a pair of NHRA tickets for you if you can get this next question correct. And let's go back to the phone lines. We have a taker. What's your name?
Ernie.
Ernie, here's your question, bud.
Okay, let's see. What should I give him? A more recent one, or should I give him an older one?
Multiple choice.
Just give him a question that he can handle.
All right, fine. Despite being a relatively young franchise, the Florida Marlins won their second World Series title in '03 when they defeated the Yankees. Which Marlins youngin helped cause by pitching a shutout in Game 6 and earning World Series MVP honors?
What were my choices?
No choices.
There are no choices.
He was a lefty, a crafty lefty.
Nolan Ryan.
No, Marlins. Good guess, though. I guess you had to take a stab. Oh.
Answer, everybody. Do you guys? So obviously, you guys know the answer.
Yeah, I can see him right now, but I'm having trouble. Willis. What's his name?
Got me stumped, man. I don't know.
No.
Josh Beckett.
Oh, it was
Josh
Beckett?
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking of Willis. I was wrong. I would have missed that one. Ooh, you're hot today. All right, let's try again. Back to the phone lines. Who's this?
This is Brad. I was screaming at the radio.
All right, Brad. Here we go.
Okay. Who is the only National League player to get 50 or more hits in his World Series career?
50 or more?
50 or more in his career. That's to say a lot. Joe Morgan.
No, Frankie Frisch.
Frankie Frisch?
58 hits.
Did you make that name up?
Wow. Thanks, Brad. It's tough today. It's tough today.
They are tough. You told me to bring my game. I did.
You did. Goodness gracious. All right, we got time for one more contestant, 673-9398. We got to try to get one winner here. We don't want to kill this segment, period. We scare everybody off.
I would have thought that the 03 question would be like plausible.
I was thinking Dontrell Willis for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh.
I was not on to Beckett. I gave a bad clue because I'm like, he was a lefty, and that was not.
I'll do one, even though it's against the Yankees again. I will do one that people should hopefully get.
All right, let's
so
go.
We can end strong.
Let's go. Here we go. What's your name?
My name's Tim. I can't believe I'm on. That's cool.
All right, here you go, buddy. Here's your question.
All right, which great LA Dodgers pitcher struck out 15 Yankee batters during Game 2 of the 1963 World Series?
I gotta guess Koufax just because.
There you go. See,
Yo, ding, ding, ding.
Yes.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yes.
And the other thing is Josh Beckett a lefty?
No, that's what I was saying. I thought it was Dontrell Willis.
I don't think he's a lefty.
I-
Josh Beckett's a righty.
That's because I was stumped as well. I was thinking again it was Dontrell Willis. I was off.
That's who I guessed too. Is
Yeah.
Willis.
Yeah. Well, with my clue.
Oh.
All right. What's your name again?
Tim.
Tim, you are a winner, man. I've got a nice little prize package. I got some NHRA tickets for you, Las Vegas Motor Speedway, and I got some Dixie State tickets for Saturday night for you, all right?
Thanks a bunch, Double D.
All right, man. Nice to have you on the show. That's all the time we have for the Buzz. We'll talk to you next week. Rach, great job as always.
All right, talk to you guys next week.
Got to take a break. When we come back, we finish up hour 1. Let's talk a little